Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War episode 400, aka episode 34, English dub review. So today, we review the 400th episode, and wow, it is a interesting one. So we start off where it ends, where we see Uryu taking down Renji. The blood comes down. There was also a brief moment with the three remaining rebel Quincy's. You know, they basically the two girls, women tell Bazz-B to settle his score, while Giselle and the other one decides they want to go after Yubaba, but Bazz-B is like, no, I can do that too. And so they just end up going the same ways at the end of the day anyways. But the main thing of this episode was we see Captain Mayuri, who he is spots as him and Kenpachi and the others in their group are running. He spots this like plant type figure thing or whatever. Kenpachi decides to go head on and attack it, which was a bad move because it ends up pretty much screwing up his arm. Eventually, once the plant thing starts to try and attack, his arm gets twisted and starts turning around and stuff like that. And so he has to cut it off, and Kenpachi cuts off his arm, and, then it just destroys into a bunch of blood, basically. So Captain Mayuri, from Research and Development, he basically has to eventually impale Kenpachi because Kenpachi kept going in and he was going to die if he kept attacking this plant thing the way he was attacking it head on. So he actually impales Kenpachi from being able to pretty much move. Kenpachi's still able to move some of his, like, he will be able to move his eye and stuff like that, which is a testament to him. But he pretty much can't do anything right now. And this is because Captain Mayuri, for Research and Development, is like, I gotta do these tests on him to defeat him, basically. And I can't have Kenpachi dying because I might need him in the future because of, how physical strength he is. So he realizes this plant thing is like basically the hand of the Soul King. But obviously it's attacking him because of the control. It's the Soul King's left arm, and it's speaking to him. So now he's using experiments. Mario is basically using the Quincy version also of Flash Step, which is something Quincy's used to kind of prevent them from being attacked. He wants to also use the finger as, he cuts part of the finger off of this big finger because he wants to use it as a souvenir, for more research. But of course, the hand starts regenerating, and so he can't really do that much with it because it keeps regenerating. So in the end, what he ends up doing is he ends up using a special Bankai, um, with his big golden baby thing, and or it's actually a big purple one, and the golden baby thing comes out of it, and it basically eats the hands and the fingers. He also protects himself too, um, because his shield got destroyed or whatever that he had. His protective shield got destroyed, but he had a bunch of his he surgically repaired himself, I guess, with the nerve damage, so the hand couldn't attack him basically. This is before that we get to the Bankai attack, which eats the hand, and it eats the hand, all three parts. It swallows it, um, and that's kind of where it ends. I mean, that was kind of the episode. There was no Ichigo in this episode. I mean, it was all research and development at this point. The research and development squad. We see some of Kenpachi's subordinates as well as, um, you know, Captain Miyuzi, um, lieutenant, who is also explaining things as well, um, throughout this episode. And that is where it is. I mean, this episode was just basically focused on them and their perspective in this episode. That's not counting all the constant ads, obviously, that came up on Hulu, because I do have ads. I really am so annoyed with some of the ads that Hulu comes up with. Like, they do an ad after the theme song, they do a couple during the episode, and they do an ad before the credits, and then they do another ad after the credits, right before the final, saying thing that they do at the end there. Kind of really dumb how they position them. But yeah, kind of an interesting episode, to say the least. We see the captain basically, standing tall and, behind his Bankai, who just eaten the hand or whatever. He doesn't have his little golden coat thing on anymore because that was destroyed or whatever. But we see him with his new abilities and stuff like that, I guess, his advanced abilities that he's been working on with research and development. Since he's the head of research and development. Yeah, a lot of action, like I said, a lot of twists and turns. He saved Kenpachi because Kenpachi would have died in this had he not. Because Kenpachi only has one mode, and that's just keep attacking and not thinking. And so that's why he impaired him, so he couldn't attack anymore, and he wanted to defeat him. But yeah, really interesting episode. I am really interested to see what the three, traitor Quincy's do here. Giselle also made reference of wanting to turn people into zombies again, because remember, she did a little zombie army, as we talked about their little cameo scene. But yeah, that was all we got. We didn't get any Ichigo in this. Like, we had Renji dying, or at least being seriously knocked out and wounded, from the previous episode at the beginning of this episode. But that was about it. That was the review. In general, that was how this episode was. Kind of interesting to see what happens in the next episode, which was coming up very soon when they put out the next episode. But nonetheless, that is the review. Make sure to comment, rate. If you like to fit in my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for the latest content. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. I am the S Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure, besides my YouTube channel, the S Ultimate Goku, to follow me on the Twitch, the S Ultimate Goku, Instagram, the S Ultimate Goku. I do have a Discord link in the description where we discuss various topics, including this one. Also, I do have a YouTube tier list if you're interested in that as well. Check that out for more information. And now I'm out. Peace.